gives this woman to be married?
Her mother and I.
Hey, on behalf of Sam and Catherine, welcome and thank you for taking the time to be with them on this most important of days. It means the world to us that you've made the time to be here. Sam and Catherine would also like to recognize some important family members that are here in spirit today. Sam's grandparents, Charlie and Frances Harper, and Sam's grandfather, Glenn Blumhart. So for 9 years, we've been doing intensive planning for this day. I'm telling you, we have every angle covered. There's photographers, videographers, there's nothing left to chance. It's important for us, for you also to be here. So to be present, I would urge you at this time, turn off the cell phones and the recording devices. You're not going to want to miss it. Sam and Catherine, I'd urge you just to take a moment. This has been a blur of a weekend. That's how this works. But slow things down, look out in front of you, and you recognize everyone in this room. Because they're your family, they're your friends, they're your loved ones. And they're here for one reason. They're here to root you on as a couple for the rest of your lives. Marriage is a really important promise. It's the biggest of promises. It's a promise of a bond that's everlasting. It's a journey about forever and ever. And Wilfred Peterson had this to say about marriage. Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end at the honeymoon. It should continue through the years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers the whole family. It does things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude throughout the years. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and to forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow old. It is establishing a relationship in which independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and obligation is reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. The promise of marriage is demonstrated to each other by way of your vows, to be witnessed by all those present. Sam, repeat after me.
I'm ready.
All right. I choose you to be no other than yourself.
I choose you to be no other than yourself.
Loving what I know of you.
Loving what I know of you.
And trusting what I do not yet know.
And trusting what I do not yet know.
I promise to laugh with you when times are good.
I promise to laugh with you when times are good.
And endure with you when times are bad.
And endure with you when times are bad.
I respect you as an individual, a partner, and an equal.
I respect you as an individual, a partner, and an equal.
You are my best friend, and I promise to love you always.
You are my best friend, and I promise to love you always.
Catherine, repeat after me. You were my reason back then, my reason now, my reason every day.
You were my reason back then, my reason now, and my reason every day.
You make me feel happier than I could ever imagine,
You make me feel happier than I could ever imagine,
and more loved than I ever thought possible.
and more loved than I ever thought possible.
I pledge my life to yours,
I pledge my life to yours,
to share both good times and bad times side by side.
to share both good times and bad times side by side.
No matter where life leads me,
No matter where life leads me,
I know that as long as you are there, it is where I am meant to be.
I know that as long as you are there, it is where I'm meant to be.
Do you, Samuel, take Catherine as your wife?
I do.
And do you, Catherine, take Samuel as your husband?
I do.
The rings, please. The giving and acceptance of rings is an important and significant symbol of the wedding ritual. The rings symbolize Sam's and Catherine's enduring love, and just like the rings they place on one another's hand, there is no end. Further, the rings are ever-present symbols to each other and to all those around you of your commitment and love to one another. Put the rings on each other's hands.
What?
Left hand.
Yeah, this is that one. Snug.
There we go.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. And for the first time, you may kiss each other as husband and wife.
Lipstick all over you.
Saw that coming. Face that one. Face this way. Turn. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Catherine and Samuel Harper.
All right, welcome to the family now.
Thanks,
Now,
man.
seriously, if you guys ever need anything, you know, we're here for you.
I will eventually wire your garage.
That's fine. I'm not talking about that. If y'all need something, I'm here for you.
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
Go ahead.
Love you, Dad.
You're the best.
That was so nice.
You're the best. I forgot the part of the speech. Damn it.
Okay, no one knows.